Okay, so this is a first look at a new product. It's basically going to be a combination of a Kitbashing app and a drawing app, a 3D drawing app. Now, I know what you're saying. Aren't there already 3D drawing apps? Aren't there already Kitbashing apps? Yeah, there are, but none of them are mine. And so I've used pretty much everything on the market. I love a lot of it, but there's a lot of stuff that I feel like I wish I could do differently. So that's what this is, and I'm just going to walk you through really quickly what this is and how it works. And in fact, I'm gonna start with we're just going to build a little robot here, and I want to show you the whole point behind this is to be able to create something extremely rapidly without a whole lot of thought, right? And so one of the things I can do is I can go in here to my freeform mode, and I can just draw out some basic shapes. So I'm going to start with a leg like this, a leg like this. We'll have like a main part of the body here, maybe a head area up here somewhere, an arm maybe over here, shoulder, right? We're going to put some little gun things on it in a second. Okay, so this is just a kind of a template thing to help me do that. So I'm going to go into line mode, and now I can zoom in here, and I'm going to add some straight lines. And as you can see, the straight line basically takes your start path and your end path and lets you very rapidly create a line that goes there. Okay, let's draw out some feet here too. And the whole point of this is that every step of the way, it's supposed to be fast and easy. So one of the things I can do is I'm gonna hop into the Kitbash mode, and I've got a bunch of different objects here, and we'll use this one. It's kind of cool looking. I don't know what it is. We'll use it for toes on his feet. How about that? There we go. And maybe we'll put one here and one back here, one over here. Okay. It's designed to work with pretty much any Kitbash kit that you can find, and I'm going to find a bunch of them online and get in touch with the authors and see if I can arrange some kind of deal where I'll be able to offer them in-app or as a plug-in of some sort. Now, the cool thing is, though, that these Kitbash parts are all watertight. And if you're confused about what that means, it means that if you were to want to print these, like to 3D print them, it would be instantly 3D printable. So there's no problem there as far as trying to get the exported model to work with a 3D printer. It's just automatically going to work. So one of the things that I really wanted to have in this was the ability to keep the brush the same size and then resize the model and add, whatever I want to the model. And by doing that, I don't know. It feels more natural. It feels easier than trying to resize the brush. And this is completely counterintuitive, but once you play with it, you'll see what I mean. So I can add primitives, and I can add any kind of shape that I've got. And if you already have 3D models, you'll be able to bring in your own Kitbash kits and models, so you can bring those in. Now, symmetry is not in here in this version I'm showing you. I've actually got it in there, but it's not active. And along with symmetry, one of my big pet peeves about 3D modeling is, and has always been, lining things up, right? And so I've got a really cool idea for how I'm going to line stuff up, but I haven't implemented that yet. And then on top of that, I'm going to add some physics at some point to allow you to basically bring in your own 3D models and then do things like add chains and gears and hopefully simulate the physics properly so that you can actually see how those chains and gears would interact with each other. That's a big thing for me, because when I'm trying to build real world stuff, I'm always curious, trying to think through something mentally is one thing, but being able to build it and then play with it and then see how that works, that's just huge. But right now, doing something like in SolidWorks, it takes a long time to do, really basic stuff. And being able to do this in 3D, in just sculpting it like this would be a huge, huge improvement time-wise. Okay, so hopefully you get an idea of what you can do with this. This is actually kind of garbage, but hopefully you get an idea. And I'm going to go grab a different Kitbash kit and start playing with that. But I wanted to show you and actually put this version out there. And the way I'm going to do this one is I'm going to offer this for sale here very soon for Steam, Quest, Rift, everything else. It'll be like $25, and that's it. And you'll be able to come in right now and buy it and start using it today. But it already has fully operational export for OBJ and STL files. And the cool thing here is, just like with Glycon, when I started Glycon, I sold it for $25. That got you a pro version, basically for life, which once I changed the pricing later, that would have been about worth about $500. So if you are interested in getting in early on this and giving me some feedback and some thoughts on what I should do and what I should add, and you want to play with the app itself, you'll certainly be able to do that very soon. I don't have a name for the app yet. It's currently in my head. It's Kitbash VR. I don't know if that's what I'm going to stay with or not. But for more information, follow me on social media and on YouTube, and I'll be posting stuff as I update it. And then it'll probably be for sale on glycon3d.com later today. Thanks, and have a great day.